Well, good evening. Nice to be here again. Cheers. Obligatory cup of tea. So what have I been up to? Everything's been suspended here, or everything that I was working on, like my old master that I'm working on, my 54mm pikeman, my even the chess that I've been doing. It's all suspended. All I'm concentrating on is getting the Napoleonics finished. I want to see the back of them, because I'm sick to death of painting them, to be honest with you. Sick to death of painting Napoleonics, so I want them finished. So everything else is put on hold till I get these done. So our French fusiliers are coming along quite well. I don't know how much of that you can see on this iPhone, but they're coming along quite well. They've all got covers on the shakos, apart from the command figure, but all the rest have covers on the shakos. So I've done most of them in this sort of browny colour, although I have done one or two black, but they're coming along. So I give them a good, I give them a good thrash today, and did all the highlights on the tunic today. So it'll all be webbing tomorrow and highlights on the white. I get all that done, but starting to look very nice. So gotta get this job finished. Gotta get it finished. 4 more units after this, and then a command stand and a few little odds and ends, and we can say goodbye to the Napoleonics, thankfully. I think when it's all done, I'll have painted about 900, something like that, which is enough for anybody. So I've also been trying some new products. Now, I'm not advertising these, so I'm not affiliated to any of these products. This is what I've been trying. A new brush, a Winsor & Newton Series 7 000. So I'm trying a Winsor & Newton brush, comparing that to the Rosemary & Co. brushes, see how I get on with that. Also, for cleaning my brushes, because I've been looking into this, I'm watching videos on cleaning your brushes and looking after your brushes. I'm now using that stuff, Zest It. So if you want to see how good this stuff is, just go on YouTube and type in Zest It. You'll even see one video of this product by Ringo Simpkins, but this is very good stuff. So I've been now using that. Obviously I always use this as well, brush soap. And what I've also learned that's a good idea is, once you've cleaned your brush and got all the pigment out of it, another thing you can do is use this stuff, gum arabic. So just get the excess water off your brush once you've cleaned it, dip it in the gum arabic, and just work it to a very, very fine point. Then put your top on it, and it will keep the point, keep it in nice shape. Particularly if you're storing brushes for a long time and you're not going to be using them, then clean them, dip them in gum arabic, put your top on, and then store them, and it'll keep that point. So I've been doing that. So what else have I got to tell you? That's about it, really, apart from this month's giveaway, which I'll do in a second. Oh, what I will tell you is I went online and I bought a vintage kit, something that I'm going to be making on the channel when I finish the Napoleonics. Now if you're going to buy it, my advice now is, knowing what I know now, never take people's word for things. This particular kit, the vendor said all parts on sprue, and when I got the kit, all parts weren't on the sprue, and there was one part missing, and it was quite a big part of the kit actually. It rendered the kit unfinishable, but I did manage to find the missing part online on eBay. Alright, it's in the same kit, a made up piece of the kit. So I gotta get the thing apart, and I gotta get the paint off it because somebody's painted it very badly. So it only cost me a couple of quid and a little bit of postage, and it would have cost me that to send the kit back. So I did email the vendor and say there's a bit missing. You sort of been telling porkies all parts were not on sprue. I will keep the kit, but this will affect the feedback that I give you. So I give him some shitty feedback and a poor write-up. So my advice is, if you're going to buy a vintage kit, be careful and try and get one that's still in the plastic bag inside the carton, because people don't always tell the truth. But you know, I'm quite happy to do it this way because it'll make the build that much more interesting. Because not only are we building a vintage kit, or we will be building a vintage kit, but we'll also be sort of slightly restoring it as well. So it'll make an interesting twist to the build, getting this piece off the very badly made bit of the model and getting the paint off it. So we'll be looking at that. So I don't mind. It's just porkies I don't like. I don't like people telling things that are sort of not as they are. I like people to be straight. You know, I like people to be straight. But there you go. So just be aware. The only other thing is this month's giveaway, which is, I'm thinking of buying one of these for myself. Not this particular version, but I'm thinking of buying one because I do a range of these. That's a French Republican Guard Cavalry Regiment Corporal. I'm reading that backwards off the screen actually, and it's in 1/16 scale. Now I have opened this and looked inside, and I've resealed it. The reason I opened it and looked inside was I wanted to make sure everything was as it should be before I sent it to whoever wins this. But it's a very nice kit, very nice detail on it, 1/16, so very reasonable size, and it'll look very nice when it's done, I'm sure. And they do a range of these. The other two that I saw that I really liked was a Gladiator and a Roman Centurion. But I thought this would look very nice for somebody to do. So all you got to do is, when you leave a comment down below, if you want to enter the draw for this, I'll do a draw for this. Everybody that wants to enter the draw, just in your comment, leave 1/16. Just put 1/16 in the comment. And tomorrow night, I'll do a draw. We'll say, what should we say? 10 o'clock, all entries before 10 o'clock. So come 10 o'clock tomorrow night, we'll do the draw for this kit. So just leave a comment and add 116 in the comment if you want to enter for this kit. Very nice kit. So that's me done. I'm going to go and do whatever I'm going to do now, which is probably not much now at the end of the day. I'll carry on with these fusiliers tomorrow, which are starting to look very nice. Should look pretty good when they're done. And that'll be another unit crossed off the list. 4 units to go after this and a command stand. So we're getting near the end of the road now, which I'm really looking forward to. I can see the I can see the minarets of Moscow in the distance. So we got to get there, get this job done. So everything else is suspended for now. Even this chap, wherever he's to. Our pikeman. So we've got to get this job finished. It's getting in my hair a bit now. You know, it's no, honestly, it's getting in my hair a bit now, this Napoleonics thing. I've done so much of it. I need to go to World War II or pike and shot or, you know, whatever, even one of those, even one of these. So anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. I've gone through 200 now. I think it was about 203 last I looked. So to everybody that's subscribed and leave comments and whatever, thank you very much. I'm very grateful as always. So we'll see you on the next one. Don't forget, 116 if you want to enter. See you on the next one.